Your fertility clinic has the expertise during your IVF cycle to downregulate your reproductive system, to stimulate your ovarian function, to collect the best eggs possible, to fertilise your eggs in a petri dish, and then, usually on day 3 or day 5, do a transfer with the most amazing embryos. That's the clinic's job, and they're really good at it. However, after you leave the clinic, it's really up to nature and your body to allow for implantation to occur. So let's talk about this 2-week wait. I'd like you to imagine 2 couples who are just going for transfer. Let's say Amy and James are couple A, and Karen and Frank, couple B. Couple A arrives to the clinic early for transfer, finds a parking space, and Amy has her iPod on, listening to her favourite music in the clinic. After transfer, they leave holding hands, excited by the transfer and the prospect of having a baby. They hug as they leave the clinic, with the most amazing smiles for each other. Couple B are late. They haven't slept very well the night before. Woke up late, worried and afraid. They thought, through the night, this isn't going to work. Why should it? Nothing ever works out for them, is the conversation in their heads as they're in the waiting room. Karen is so stressed out, she's getting pains all over her body and feels like she's about to vomit. Over the next 2 weeks, Amy enjoys every moment of the 2-week wait, feels some twinges and wonders if maybe, just maybe, this is implantation. Karen has the same pain, which she feels is more severe. This is the pain she normally gets just before her period. She feels so alone and angry that this just hasn't worked. What's interesting is that both couples get the transfer. Both have similar embryo quality, but both have very different experiences. Couple B goes into fight or flight mode, where cortisol floods into the bloodstream, where fear and anxiety take control. Whereas couple A experiences the release of serotonin and endorphins, where there's hope and belief. If you were to make a guess, who do you think might have a better chance of a successful outcome? Medically, honestly, I believe there's no difference. But in taking a common sense approach, you have to appreciate the stress is not helping. And for me, every little 1% counts. And if I had a choice between the 2 worst weeks of my life and the best 2 weeks of my life, I would choose the best 2 weeks. I know it's tough, but in my experience, it's definitely worth a shot.